round 1 for the body of the bag, chain 1 and 1 modified single crochet into the first stitch. Now the difference between tapestry crochet and a regular single crochet is you yarn over, pull up the loop, but in tapestry crochet you yarn under and then you pull up the loop. This way, this ensures that your work is not slanty. If you are using a single crochet, that is absolutely fine, but your work will turn out slanty. So I'm using the back loops of my work, yarn over and go through under the yarn. Instead of going over, you go under the yarn and then you pull up the loop. Again, watch again. Now yarn over, pull up the loop, and then you yarn under and then you pull up the loop. Now we have to make 4 rounds of this one single crochet into each stitch around. So we'll be making 4 rounds of it, and our pattern will start from round 5. I've completed one single crochet in each stitch around. Let me snip this off from the magic circle. So this is how it should look. One single crochet in each stitch around. This is just a round 1, and you need to slip stitch to join into the very first stitch. This is how it should look, and you have to still make 3 more rounds of one single crochet in each stitch around. So total of 4 rounds of one single crochet. Now round 5 of the body of the bag, chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, this is the third one. Now I'm using the back loops of the stitches as it gives a nice texture to the bag. It gives a nice rigid look. So I like it that way. You can use both the loops as well, but I prefer it this way. This is the fourth one, fifth, sixth, let me count it. Yeah, that's 6, one more to go. So 7 single crochets into the stitches, into the 7 stitches, 1 in each. Now you have to change the color. In tapestry, you change the color of, you bring about the second color in this way. This is the way you join in the second color. Now you have to do 1 single crochet with the second color. So you drop the main color and make 1 single crochet with the second color. Now this is how the pattern goes actually. 7 single crochets with the main color and 1 single crochet with the second color. Now in tapestry, when you have to complete a stitch, while when you change the color, you do not complete the stitch with the same color. Instead, you drop that yarn and you pick up the other color, and with the other color you complete the stitch. So that is how a tapestry crochet is done while changing the colors. Now another thing is you need to carry the colors, the other yarn, instead of actually you need to carry the other color yarns along with it. It's like weaving it in, so that you when you change the color, when you pick up the color, it is just there with you. There's no need to fasten off or snip off. It is just there with you. It goes along with you. So please do not snip off. You just need to weave it in, just like how I am doing it. So let's carry on. That's 3 single crochets. Here goes the fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Let me just count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I made a mistake. I completed the 7th stitch with the same color. Now to complete the 7th stitch, I need to drop off the main color and pick up the other color, and with the other color I have to complete the stitch this way. And now 1 single crochet into the next stitch with the other color, with this one. Yes. Now as the pattern goes, I have to drop off that yarn and complete this stitch with the main color, because I have to make 7 single crochets now into 1 stitch each in 1 stitch. Yes, in each stitch I have to make 1 single crochet. So this is how basically the pattern will work. So 7 single crochets with the main color. In the 8th stitch you will drop off the main color, pick up the other color and make 1 single crochet with the other color. So this is how it will work. So 7 1 7 1, and you do this all the way around. 7 1 7 1, you do this all the way around until you reach the end and slip stitch into the first single crochet to join. I've reached the end of round 5. Let me just quickly finish it off. This is the last single crochet of this round 5. Give it a gentle tug to tighten the stitches. Now row 6 starts with one single crochet of the other color. So what I'll do is I'll slip stitch into the first stitch with the second color with which I have to make one single crochet of round 6. So let me just bring it up like this. This is how I will bring up the second color. I'll drop the main color and bring up the second color, chain 1, and now one single crochet into the same stitch as per the pattern, which calls for just one single crochet of the second color. But I will not complete the stitch with the same color. In fact, I will drop that and bring up the main color, and with that I will complete the stitch. Now this is very important for tapestry, else your pattern will go haywire. It won't look as neat as it should be, because tapestry is nothing but intricate patterns. So to make a tapestry patterns or projects, you will have to do this. You will not complete the stitch with the same color while following a pattern. You will have to drop that color and pick up the other color to complete the stitch. Now in round 6, the pattern calls for 5 single crochets with the main color and 3 single crochets with the second color. So 5 single crochets, 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches with the main color. Drop the yarn on the 5th stitch. Complete that stitch with the second color, and with the second color you have to make 3 stitches. Now you drop the second color, pick up the main color, and with the main color you have to make 5 stitches. So 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now see, I'm dropping that color, and to complete the 5th stitch I have to use the second color, because I have to complete the pattern. I have to complete the pattern of 3 stitches with the other color. So I have to drop the main color and pick up the second color. Complete the 3 stitches as per the pattern. Now this is the third one. Again, as per the pattern, I will drop off that and complete this stitch with the main color. So this is how it works in tapestry crochet, and in this pattern it is 5 3 5 3 5 3. So you have to work with this pattern all the way around. You have to work with it all the way around. It should end with one stitch. Actually it should end with 2, but I think I have missed out a stitch, and mine is ending at 1, but yours should end at 2. Yes. Okay, so I have reached the end of round 6. Now I'll complete the pattern. Now the round 6 calls for 2 single crochets with the second color. Now I think I have missed out one stitch, so you should end up with 2 single crochets with the second color. Now round 7 calls for 2 single crochets with the second color. Now since I will not change the color, with the same second color I'll slip stitch into the first stitch, chain 1, and make 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. This is the second one. Now since I have to complete the pattern with the main color, I will drop this yarn and pick up the main color. So whenever you are finishing off the pattern, whenever you want to change the color, you have to drop the yarn and complete the stitch with the next color. So that way your work won't be haphazard. Now the pattern calls for 3 single crochets with the main color. So this is my second stitch. This is the third. Now I'll drop this off and complete this stitch with the second color, because I have to use this second color for the next stitches. Here, this is how I will complete my stitch and make 5 single crochets with the second color. This is how the pattern will work actually. 3 with the main color, 5 with the second color, 3 with the main, again 5, and you should end up with 3 stitches of the second color. This is the third, fourth, fifth. Now I'll drop this and complete the stitch with the main color, because I have to make 3 single crochets with the main color. So here I complete the stitch with the main color. Don't forget to weave in the yarn, the carrying yarn. 1, 2, 3. Complete this stitch by dropping off the main color and picking up the second color. Complete this stitch like so, and make 5 single crochets. with the second color. This is the fifth one. Complete the stitch by dropping off that and picking up the main color like this. Again 3 single crochets with the main color. So this is the pattern actually. This is how the insides will also look when you carry the yarn along with your crochet. This is how it should look. It's giving a nice rigid texture, and the insides also look really neat and cool. There are no hanging yarn or no snip offs unnecessary. So this is how the insides look, really neat and clean. And yes, you continue with the pattern 3 5 3 5. Okay, so end of round 7. Now you should end up with 3 stitches of the second color. Here I am completing the 3 stitches with the main color, and then 3 single crochets with the second color. Now I have missed a stitch, hence I am getting only 2, but you should end up with 3. Now row 8 calls for 3 single crochets with the second color. So what we'll do is we'll slip stitch with the second color. We'll slip stitch into the first single crochet and continue with the pattern. It calls for 3 single crochets with the second color. So chain 1 single crochet into the same stitch. One single crochet into the next, and 1 into the third. Now complete the stitch with the main color, as we have to make just 1 single crochet with the main color. So you have to complete the stitch with the main color, make 1 single crochet and 7 single crochets with the second color. Now drop this and complete this stitch with the second color, as you have to make 7 single crochets with this second color. Now make 7 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Drop the yarn, complete the stitch with the main color and make just 1 single crochet into the next stitch with the main color. Again complete the stitch with the second color and make 7 single crochets into the next 7 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now drop this yarn, complete the stitch with the main color and make 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So this is how the pattern will go. 1 single crochet with the main color, 7 single crochets with the second color. This is how the pattern works, and you should end up with 4 single crochets with the second color. This is how it looks from inside. It looks really beautiful, really pretty, very colorful. So the pattern is 7 1 7 1, end up with 4. End of row 8. Now you have to end up with 4 single crochets with the second color. Make sure it is 4 minus 3 because I missed it. Make sure yours is 4, and slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Chain 1. Now the next row 9, calls for 1 single crochet with the second color all the way around. The entire project should have 1 single crochet in each stitch around for the entire row. Slip stitch when you reach the end, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. End of row 9. This is how it looks. Now if you give it a gentle tug, it will tighten the stitches, because we did this round with just 1 single color. Okay, that was too much. Don't tug it too tight, it will lose its shape. So let me complete this row 9. 1 single crochet into the last stitch and slip stitch into the first single crochet to join. This is the first stitch, slip stitch to join. Now row 10 calls for 7 single crochets with the second color. So 1 single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. This is row 10, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one more to go. One more. And now 1 single crochet with the main color. So you complete this stitch with the main color. Make 1 single crochet with the main color. Drop that. Pick up the second color and make 7 single crochets again with the second color. Now this is how the pattern works. 7 1 7 1, and you should end up with 1 single crochet with the main color. Just keep a gentle tug to tighten the stitches, nothing else. So 7 single crochets with the second color. This is the fourth, fifth, sixth, and the last, seventh. Complete the stitch with the main color. Make 1 single crochet, and this is how your pattern should work. 7 1 7 1. End up with 1 single crochet with the main color. End of row 10. Now your row 10 should end with 1 single crochet with the main color. So let me slip stitch with the same color, because round 12 round 11 calls for 1 single crochet. So chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the first stitch after slip stitch to join, and 5 single crochets with the second color. So this is the second, third, fourth, fifth. Now drop this and make 3 single crochets with the main color. So the pattern here starts with 1 single crochet with the main color, and then the actual pattern starts, that is 5 with the second color, 3 with the main color. So 5 3 5 3, and your row should end with 2 single crochets with the main color. This is how it looks. This is where the pattern starts. 5 3 5 3 all the way around till you end of round 11. Now you should end up with 2 single crochets of main color, like right so. Now pattern 12, row 12 calls for 2 single crochets with the main color. It starts with 2 single crochets with the main color. So don't change the yarn, just carry over, chain 1 single crochet into the same stitch and 1 into the other. Complete the stitch, complete the second stitch with the second color, and 3 single crochets with the second color. So 1 2 3. Complete the third stitch with the main color and 5 single crochets with the main color. So this is the pattern: 3 5 3 5, 3 being the second color and 5 being the main color. This is how you will work all the way around: 3 5 3 5, and you should end with 3 stitches of main color. Complete the stitch with the second color now and make 3 single crochets with the second color. So this is how it will look. It's a nice geometric pattern. 3 5 3 5 all the way around. This is 3, then 5, then 3 1 2 3, then 5 with the main color, 1 2 3 4 5 all the way around until you reach the end. Slip stitch to join into the very first single crochet. Okay, end of row 12. You should end up with 3 stitches of the main color. Slip stitch to join into the very first single crochet. Now the next round, next row 13 calls for 3 single crochet with the main color. Starts with 3 single crochet with the main color and 1 single crochet with the second color. So you complete the third stitch with the second color, make 1 single crochet. That is chain 1, so that does not count as a stitch. Now make 1 single crochet into the next stitch with the second color. Finish off that stitch with the main color because we have to make 7 single crochets with the main color. So 1 single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. 3 4 5 6 7. Now you complete this stitch with the second color and make 1 single crochet with this second color. Now drop that, complete this stitch with the main color. So this is the pattern. 1 7. I completed row 13. So this is how it looks after completing all the 13 rows. So now row 14 will have 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So now we won't be needing the second color, so just snip it off. And row 14 will comprise of 1 single crochet in each stitch around like we did for row 9. 1 stitch around with the second color we did in row 9. So it is a repeat pattern of 1 single crochet in each stitch around for row 14. So chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the same stitch. Don't forget to weave in the tail of the second color. Looks neat. 1 single crochet in each stitch around. This is how it will look. You have to do it all the way around until you reach the end. This is the last stitch, last single crochet, and you have to slip stitch to join into the first single crochet. This is the last stitch. This is the connecting chain, chain 1. Here you have to slip stitch. 1 single crochet in each stitch around until you reach the desired height of your bag. Now this starts from round 15 onwards. Okay, I completed 30 rounds of single crochet. This is what I wanted as the length of the bag. This is the base, and now we have to make some loops to pass in the string for a closure. So here we have to make some loops so for the closure. Let's start with the loops. Chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the same stitch. This will count as the first single crochet. 1 2 3 4 single crochets, 4 chains. 1 2 3 4. Skip 3 stitches. 1 2 1 2 3. Yes, single crochet into the fourth one. Here's a loop. Again, that is the first single crochet which we did. This is the second, third, fourth. 4 chains. 3 4. Skip 3 chains. 1 2 3. Single crochet into the fourth one. This is the pattern. 4 single crochets, 4 chains, skip 3 chains and single crochet into the fourth stitch. Slip stitch to join. Now this is the first single crochet, join in that. Okay, I have reached the end. This is how it looks. 4 single crochet, 4 chains, then skipping the chains to create a loop. Now let me join it, and from now on the pattern will be 1 single crochet in each stitch around for the next for next 4 rounds. This is the pattern: one single crochet in each stitch around, and you have to do one single crochet in those chain 4 stitches as well. So make sure you don't skip any of those chain 4 stitches which we made to form a loop. This is the chain 4, these are the chain 4 stitches. Now you have to single crochet in each of these chain 4 all the way around. For the next 4 rounds, one single crochet in each stitch around. Okay, so I have completed 4 rounds of one single crochet in each stitch around, and these are the loops. We are going to pass an I-cord through it for the closure of the bag. Now this is how the finished bag will look. These are the loops. We'll pass an I-cord through it now, and I have done 4 rows over the loops. And as you notice, I have changed the color of the yarn because I fell short of the main color. This is how it will look when we close it with an I-cord. Looks really nice with the variegated yarn. That's the base, and look, it will easily hold a cell phone. Okay, now for the handles. With one yarn, you wrap it over the hook. It forms a loop. Now with the second one, you pull it up. This forms a chain. So you wrap with the first yarn, and with the second one, you pull up both the loops. Wrap over, pull through both the loops. This forms a nice chain, sturdy. So this is how it looks, and you have to make this all as long as you wish, and you have to attach it on the other side of the bag. Okay, so this is how I measure the cords for the bag. It should be thrice the size of one side of your bag. So that is the second time I've uh, measured it. This is the third time. So this is how big it should be. Now let me check whether it corresponds or not with the cord which I've already made. Yes, it does. So this is how you measure thrice the size of one side of the bag. Now let me start threading it in the loops. So let us start threading through the loops. You go all the way around in each and every loop. One first from the front, and in the second from the back. And you finish off from where you started. These are the handles. This is how it will look.